Talk for this Thursday. We're going to start. This is a story that is almost unbelievable, but it's true. We'll start with Tom Cruise, who we are learning was almost on the doomed Columbia flight, space shuttle.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the director of the movie Space Station said that Tom trained with NASA for his role in Oblivion, and he also wanted to go to the International Space Station.
Don't we all? Come on, really.
I think
Come
all
on,
you guys
guys. He had a chance to make it with part of the crew, but it just didn't work out.
Yes, so you'll remember in 2003, the Columbia shuttle exploded when it re-entered Earth's orbit.
Just a sad situation, but just imagine, because you know they were talking, they had school teacher, they were talking about people from different walks of life, and I remember Walter Cronkite at the time was also a journalist that way before that was saying if I could ever go into space, he loved space, I'd love to be that guy, so it happens that people want to go.
Yeah.
You may remember earlier this week we talked about Daniel Craig, Bond, James Bond.
Yes, he turned down, I still don't get this, $100 million to continue playing James Bond like the coolest guy in the world. While there's still there's speculation as to who is next in line. Yeah,
and apparently one female actress is on board with the idea. I just don't know that anybody's asking. But anyway, look at this post. Gillian Anderson, right, of X-Files fame. She made a post on Facebook and she says, it's Bond, James Bond. Or Jane Bond.
Yeah.
Now here's the problem. That's not the name of the character. That's not the name of the series. So how do you feel about this? Who else could play this but a guy named James Bond? So if you're going to change it to Jane Bond, I get it. It's like Batman, Catwoman. I get it. There are different characters, but you have to have a new character.
A new character and a new thing. You know who I think should be James Bond. You already know. All of you people already know. Idris should be the next James Bond. However, like you said, if they want to do a Jane Bond, start a new franchise. Make something new out of it. She can be like his, work wife, the lady who has the cubicle across the way.
And we should point out that Idris Elba is on the top. I mean, every list I'm seeing, because I'm a Bond guy, back to the 60s, right? Almost to the beginning. His name is on that list. Short list of like 4 or 5 to play James Bond. I think that's cool. All right.
You know who I'm rooting for.
Okay.
So a Hollywood couple is filing for divorce, unfortunately, and it means a Hollywood hunk is back on the market. That would be Mr. Johnny Depp.
So Amber Heard has apparently filed for divorce. You know, there's good and bad about being a mega celebrity, and that is everything you do gets to be public. So here they go. The couple has been married for about 15 months.
Just over a year.
Is that a good thing in Hollywood? I'm not sure how that averages out. You might remember the couple made headlines in Australia for bringing a dog into the country illegally. That was big news. There's not much going on there in Australia.
Yeah, so Heard filed for divorce on Monday, citing irreconcilable differences. The couple did not have a prenup. Now that caught me off guard. That caught me off guard.
He looks really different there on the left.
He does. I just hate it, people splitting up. And,
I hate it when you hear that anyway.
Yeah, sad.
Okay, it is Fleet Week in New York City. And last night, Jimmy Fallon and Adam Sandler teamed up for a song that was done especially for the troops. The whole audience was made up of troops. Right,
so they remade Garth Brooks' Friends in Low Places, but changed the lyrics to Friends on All Bases. Check it out.
From the Navy to the Air Force Aces and the Army Greens, Coast Guarded Marines, throw a challenge corn in a bunch of places. Yeah, it's Fleet Week and we're going crazy. Oh, I got friends on all bases.
Isn't that a cool idea?
Very cool.
Very nice. And they stacked the audience well. Look at those men and women. Wow. Good stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Jinx.